Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It is about 9 p.m. Really close to 10 p.m. So I'm gonna record this video quickly. I hope inshallah make this video 5, 6, maybe at max something like 10-minute long video. If in the end I desire to make some kind of motivational speech or share some philosophy, it may last for pretty long, like 10 minutes. But again, quickly, for those who are new, my name is Sanjar, and my goal from this YouTube video series is to document my journey in literal meaning. People say document your journey, but then you see them making a video a week, and the videos which they make is not about the journey. It's about it's not about what they have learned, what they have changed, what they have realized, what kind of belief systems they build up or destroyed. Because if you there is a podcast called The Real Ones, and there is a one episode was a Shia LaBeouf, and that guy have said, to change you have to die a little bit. Like, the rock bottom is not when you face when you're in the corner, like when you're stuck. Rock bottom isn't when you're stuck. Rock bottom is when you change. Because if this cup is filled up too much and you want to pour new stuff, it's gonna just slip over. And that's what happens when you teach those people who are programmed or they have beliefs of that you have to get a job to make money. When you talk to them about entrepreneurship and all this stuff, what happens is that their cup is full and you just pour water outside and they forget about what you have said them. It just comes from here, get out of from here. That's the reason why. That's what I wanted to say. It just came to my mind, because I have a lot of friends at school they filled up. They have these belief systems that what, you have to get a job or you have to do a certain thing to just get paid. They don't realize that there is a superpower in your hands, inside of you, which you could have just used for anything in life. And you can become anyone who you want to be. All this genetics, all this, opportunity stuff, take it a freaking aside. If you desire to become anyone, if you, any kind of subject which you want to study or learn, history, math, science, physics and biology, programming, any language which you want to learn, anything is out there. Like, it might be a little bit more problematic, it might be not the way you want it, not the perfect way, not the most efficient way, not the cheapest, but there's always way out. There is always way out. And there is always, and when I say way out, I don't really mean what a lot of people want to say. What I want to say is that if you want to learn some kind of subject or something, there is always something out there. There is like paid courses to learn a language, and there's like gazillions of stuff on the internet for free. There is certain books which are paying, and there's like gazillions of things for free. For example, in my case right now, I have find out that what if your entire life is like 70 years, right? I'm sorry that I'm getting out of topic, but that's what I have discovered for last couple of weeks, and it just changed my life totally. I have realized that if you have during your life, let's say 70, 80, 90 years, and during this period of time you can read 1 billion books or 100 million books. And I don't know, I'm not doing math, but just let's assume, okay? Let's just say, if your entire life you can read 100 million books or a billion books, and I personally, I think that if you read 1 million books about one certain subject, you can become as whatever, like if you read 1 million books about math or history or programming or leadership, entrepreneurship, finance, investing. So, any topic, any subject, 1 million books. So it turns out to me that by the time when you're gonna get to a certain age, and can you imagine what is gonna happen by the time when you're gonna be like, by the time you're gonna die, pass away, you're gonna pass away like a freaking superhuman. Like, you're gonna be such an individual who can speak about politics, entrepreneurship, 1 million books about every freaking subject. It doesn't matter. Start first from those who are you are interested right now for now, and just read 1 million books about this topic: entrepreneurship, finance, leadership, tech, programming, finance, investment, like marketing, personal brand, anything, anything. Like, I personally don't know what is your business. If it's video editing, then the history of filmmaking. Maybe you are in SMMA, then gazillions of 1 million books about marketing. If you're in video editing, then 1 million books about this video editing stuff. I don't know, I'm in web design niche. It's kind of correlated between entrepreneurship and tech world. So I'm gonna read 1 million books about these two things. So by the time you're gonna pass away, man, if you're gonna read 1 million books about math, history, biology, chemistry, history, tech, the biographies of 1 million people, man, it's not about anyone else except you, the kind of person who you are gonna be. I know that these books which you're gonna read, they're not the primary source from where you're gonna make money, but the kind of individual you are gonna become by the end of this challenge, which called life. If you spend your lifetime doing this challenge, 1 million books of every subject, and man, you're man, man, this is a superpower which I have realized that I have inside of mine. I used to take it like reading books, cool. But then I'm like, oh, wait a second, if I just structurally just build this, something in my mind, just build this empire by bricks and blocks, just step by step, for years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, I don't know how much year I'm gonna live, but by the time when you and I gonna go back to Allah, we're gonna have a very beautiful legacy behind us, inshallah. And it's just, man, this is just insane. Yeah. Okay, getting back to where I started all this stuff. Today I wasn't the best performance, but still, even if my a little bit sick, but still was throat ache and headache a little bit, headache and throat ache. I DM'd because I need to record this video and I can't record this video without doing anything, you know. I applied for 5 coding jobs, 5 companies, and I still have these 2 test projects to accomplish for another 2 companies. So it's about, you know, in total 7 companies waiting for answer, inshallah. I DM'd 10 people, I think, inshallah. Yeah, about like that. 10 people DM'd. I think one of them replied. Same. No one is willing to buy, but we're not gonna give up. We are not gonna give up. Yeah. We are not gonna give up. You know, one thing which I had in my mind, the cool idea which I had in my mind is, you know, I'm DMing people and reaching out to people on Instagram, right? So what if I would have made this challenge of like daily vlogging stuff, like documenting my journey on Instagram also, not only on YouTube? It would have just be insane, you know, just because I'm, you know, documenting my journey, and at the same time I'm DMing people through the same account. So it would have, you know, people can go into my account and just see what the heck am I doing. The problem is that I don't want to spread around 2, 3, 4, 5 social media platforms. I think I'm gonna wait until until I can maybe afford to hire someone to help me distribute my content across all the platforms. Because if I'm gonna hire someone full-time, maybe like $200 a month or something, it's not that problematic, I think, to manage content manager. So that guy can help me to, you know, when I'm gonna make one video on YouTube, he's gonna be re-uploading, changing titles and descriptions on various social medias, like not only Instagram but Facebook, blah 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 blah, you name it. A full-time job, nice job, $200 a month. And this guy is gonna save me a whole lot of time. I mean, his job is so easy that I can basically maybe spend a month or something to develop some kind of app to help me distribute my content across all the social media platforms at the same time. But I think human interaction here would have been better, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. 10 people DM'd, 5 companies applied, vlogged. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sleep today. I mean now, after recording this video. Well, I have to pray Isha and then go to sleep. Yeah. It was a nice day, alhamdulillah. I went to the gym since such a very long period of time, even if I am still not fully recovered. I think, inshallah, as soon as I'm gonna be fully recovered, I'm gonna go to boxing. I'm waiting for it. Boxing. Peace.